benefit to companies essentially is, I think there's an environmental and there's a personal one. You need to be convinced that you want to leave a legacy for your grandchildren. If we don't change our production and consumption levels, we will need another planet the size of Earth in 39 years' time by 2050 to handle and to carry the additional waste we generate. So there has to be that commitment. And I find that working with businesses where the owner embodies that value, it is easy to sell the concept to them. I think from a business perspective point of view, there's a lot of economic sense in this, in that what you do by driving down your energy cost is you escape penalties by Eskom. More importantly, you add to your bottom line, and there's the real tangible benefit of increasing your bottom line by reducing your energy bill. Companies that we address in different formats with different packages really span the full scale. South Africa is very well aware, because of our history and the nature our government is structured. We have an enormous sensitivity on SMMEs or SMEs. So implicit in the program is the conducting of energy audits at SMEs. And what I am tasked, and my colleagues in Johannesburg and Durban are tasked with, would be to conduct energy audits in small and medium enterprises. That will enable us, through either our own resources or that of a consultant, to produce a report and explain to them where they are wasting energy, what interventions are required to reduce that, and then recommending certain measures that need to be taken. And while I'm on that, I think it's important to note that energy management is not about investment in new technologies and capital investment in expensive items. Energy management, the bulk of energy savings occurs through behavior change. Energy management is all about behavior change, and what we promote very strongly in our programs is to address those behavior changes first before you start spending money on new technologies. So we deal with SMMEs in that regard. What we then do in the examples I gave you of host, candidate and demonstration companies, we deal with medium and large size businesses. Why do we do that? Because they are the big energy users in our country. And when you deal and manage the significant energy users, you start to manage the whole system quite well. So we look at medium and large energy users in South Africa because the impact of energy savings there impact far greatly on our national demand, but more importantly, we are able in those scenarios to demonstrate and quantify and produce really tangible benefits to both the organization and to the country and the industry as a whole when we are able to save energy through very simple behavior changes or pretty low-cost investments in technology.